Did they ever do the Duck pilot guy?
No.
I like him.
They're doing Osaka Yojimbo though in season 5.
Finally, jeeps.
Well, the problem with him is they always need to get the rights
Creators,
from
yeah.
creators' rights.
Isn't that the Foot Clan? That looks nothing like a foot. What are you talking about? Unless it's like a Tyrannosaurus foot. Shredder's a T-Rex. It's like the Super Mario Brothers movie again.
Oh god, no thank you.
You got hooked on the turtles.
TJ likes that movie. Again, further proof that don't ever listen to his opinion on anything.
I never claim to say the things that the things I like are good. I just say that I like them.
I enjoy that movie because it's so terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
No, TJ, you like it for you legit like it.
I do like it because when I was a kid I liked it.
Well, I mean, I.
But I know the difference between things I like and things that are good.
Shell weak.
Oh, it's just
Weak shell.
wait there. Out the way.
What? Out of. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like, I mean, even when I was a kid, like watching that movie, I was like, Goombas don't look like that.
I don't like the fact that Yoshi gets stabbed in the throat.
Yeah, that too.
Or Luigi gets his eyes like.
Yeah, Koopa tries to like poke out Luigi's eyes.
Oh, there are more.
Or that we see Luigi shirtless. Well, actually, no, I like that actually.
And also, the fact that it's Daisy and not
Peach.
yeah, that I mean, granted, I didn't know who Daisy was at that age when I first saw that movie. So I was like, I don't understand why it's not Peach.
Well, it's funny because Daisy's only in that game that Luigi was never in.
Huh.
Although I wouldn't be surprised though if that movie was the reason why that like they kind of say that Princess Peach and Mario are a thing now, but like Daisy's kind of Luigi's girlfriend in something like the sports games and shit.
Why do these guys get princesses?
So
They're in like high class.
there's this artist that works on the I think he does art for Udon as well as art for the Street Fighter comic, and he did this series of sketches where it was like Wario was like trying to date Daisy, and so they did all these sketches where like Luigi's in the background, like all sad, like watching them from the distance. And one of them, which was really depressing, there's one where it's like she's hanging out with Peach, and Luigi calls Peach, and he's like crying.
Oh, I just thought of the greatest thing, Meryl Streep Fighter. Can we get that? Can we get that as a game?
Fucking mouses.
It's different. It's different characters from her movie.
No, it's yes.
No, it's her. It's different characters. It's like she's that singing lady from that new movie she's in.
Yeah,
right?
sort of a character. It's like her from like
so that thing I just
yeah,
said.
pretty much.
You dork.
Be Mikey again.
Be the Mikey.
We have no more extra lives.
Ugh.
Yeah, think about it.
Because of me, are we gonna have to replay this whole level?
It's possible.
But at least we now know that someone needs to make Meryl Streep Fighter.
I wouldn't be surprised if it already exists.
I hope so. I would buy that. I would pay $10 digital download.
One thing, like a couple years ago, when I would get like really bored and I would just watch different streams. When I would watch streams all the time, have you guys ever heard of this game called Mugen?
Oh yeah.
Where they people
like make like putting like Homer Simpson and like people, yeah.
there's a stream where it just auto runs the game like 24/7, and you're supposed to like
where's this coming from?
You're supposed to like fake bet on who's gonna win. Like they give you the matchup for like 30 seconds, and then you're supposed to bet on who would win. I was kind of hoping that you guys didn't know what that was, so I could be like, it's a fan-made fighting game where like you could have Hank Hill fighting Meryl Streep.
Oh man,
is Meryl Streep in
Meryl
it?
Streep?
I mean, I don't. They have everybody in there, so. I love one of my favorites is they have Tom Hanks as a playable character.
Which version?
It's just
Sully,
it's like a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom Hanks was Sully, and he was Captain Phillips.
Sully who?
Sully Sullenberger.
Yeah, the plane guy who
yeah.
landed the plane.
I thought you were referring to Monsters Inc. I was like, no, he was Woody, you fool.
No.
No, but it's like a red carpet picture of Tom Hanks, but they've blown his head up so it's like a comical size. and I don't remember any of the other moves he does, but his special move is he just shoots movie posters of movies he's been in and the enemy characters.
Well, sayonara, Mikey.
Sayonara, Mikey the Hedgehog.
Why does she suddenly just speak like sayonara? That's a weird thing to do when you're about to die.
Who says that?
Maria. Isn't that Maria? Doesn't she say sayonara?
No, her last line is like, I just want you to be happy. Happy.
I just want you to watch Happy Feet.
Eat feet, eat feet.
Eat feet, eat feet. Let's just replace all the words in Happy Feet with Eat Feet.
Can I do 2 levels on my own? Unlikely.
You did it last time.
King of the Games.
Oh yeah.
FTA, King of the Games.
The genetic
Decide
lab
here.
looked nothing like this in the show.
Oh, so we're going to see Stockman?
No, Stockman isn't in this. No.
Ooh.
Maybe he's somebody's specific boss fight.
Oh. Optimus Prime's.
What if this whole time
Meryl Streep.
we've been missing
Meryl
it?
Streep versus Baxter Stockman.
There's just like you're moving all these, or we're trying to choose which turtles we're gonna play, and then if you just like went like one screen to the left, it was
Meryl
like
Streep.
Meryl Streep, Optimus Prime, Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
What if Meryl Streep was in this game, like Big the Cat is in Sonic Adventure 2?
Like secret rings.
Yeah.
She's just secretly in there. If you stop at the exact point, you can just see Meryl Streep in the background.
If you get all the bonus content, you get to find out what Meryl Streep's been up to
in every level.
since Sonic Adventure 1.
I was in Stockman's genetics lab. It was weird. I was researching a ROM.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine if Meryl Streep had played the police chief in Out of the Shadows.
She would have won an Oscar for it.
Another Oscar, yeah.
Oh man. Is she up for an Oscar this year?
Probably. Isn't she up for an Oscar every year?
I don't know her life.
Her Emmy speech was yeah, alright.
What did she win the Emmy for?
I don't know.
Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles. Out of the Shadows. Oh, she played Shredder.
She's a really good actress.
Oh.
She really commits to every role she's in.
She was also praying. She became a gelatinous.
She was everyone in that movie. Meryl Streep was every single character in Teenage Mutant Out of the Shadows at the same time.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
That's just how good Meryl Streep is at everything.
she deserves all the Oscars. All of them.
God. I have time for your shit, Quarry. Quarry's actually a girl.
Corey?
Quarry. This
Corey
character.
Feldman?
Yeah, Corey Feldman. Just because you voiced Donatello in 2 movies doesn't mean I won't kick your ass.
The Feldmeister.
Feldmeister. Looks. I mean, I don't know. At least it's not like super like
Anime.
No, I mean at least Quarry's not like super like
Quarry
womanly, you know.
You don't find out she's a woman until she's demutated. There's a moment where they're like, she's a girl! She's a girl! I've got time for this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna waste all these on this bitch.
Yes, she's a grill.
The grill. The girl, what the hell is that?
Propane. She's a propane accessory.
Propane.
Boss fights like this are annoying as shit. You can hit the boss once and then they have to do their stupid thing again.
See, when we were doing Transformers Devastation, I wish they would have done Skywarp as a boss fight, and he could.
Well, he is a boss
teleported,
fight
right?
technically.
But I mean,
He doesn't teleport.
he doesn't do his thing.
Did they essentially just treat him like another Thundercracker?
Yeah. So.
Thundercracker a sound wave.
Proceed, Thundercracker.
Jesus, that day that you and I were just sending videos back and forth. That was beautiful. That was my favorite.
Please be food. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it.
Quench your thirst. Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
H2O.
I haven't had anything other than, I guess I had coffee. That doesn't count because I hate coffee.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
It's terrible.
I need to learn how to drink it so I can drink less
Soda.
less fizzy drinks.
You hate tea too, don't you?
Yeah, you know, that's also the reason why I had to leave England.
They
Because you call it
escort you.
fizzy drink?
They kicked me out.
They're like, they stripped you of your,
Meryl
your
Streep.
clothes.
Meryl Streep personally kicked me out.
She's not even British.
Well, she was busy searching a role.
They came for you in the night and they were just like,
She was
we
in the King's
hear
Speech,
your
right?
son doesn't like tea.
Doesn't walk.
Doesn't lock tea.
We're gonna have to ask him to leave.
He left the tea cabinet just wide open. He didn't lock it.
What a piece of shit.
Oh. I like how it's like hologram stairs. That's alright.
But again, none of this was in that episode.
They're just like,
I don't
how
remember
are we
this.
gonna transition to the genetics lab? We don't.
It's Tron. It's Tron now. It's just Tron.
It's Tron now.
If they ever do a third Tron, Tron now.
It's just that the turtles are there for some reason. All played by Meryl Streep.
Instead of Wreck-It Ralph 2, it's Tron 3. We're like, that's what we gathered from the popularity of Wreck-It Ralph.
Kids like Tron and the Ninja Turtles, and especially Meryl Streep.
Jonathan really liked that one.
Jonathan's tickled by our constant references to Meryl Streep.
He's just too good. Too good for this world.
She's amazing.
Oh. Just all the turtles with Meryl Streep's face painted green and the bandanas. Oh.
I'd buy it.
I'd buy that for $1.
VHS, DVD, Blu-ray,
All of them.
Betamax if they do it, but I don't think so.
I would put that as a soundtrack in my car. I would just listen to it over
It's
and
just
over.
Meryl Streep speaking the old 80s theme song. But just no idea what she's saying. Just like real confused why she's saying it. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. What? No.
Oh.
I ain't gonna go in there. Fuck you, shit. I'm gonna go up here. I guess I can't.
Is there food over there?
Please say this is the end of this level.
I'm just gonna stab Baxter Stockman in the face, and that's the end.
Yeah. No, Raphael. Calm it down.
Oh, static.
Is this what they showed the footage, which is just stolen from Pokemon the first movie?
What?
This is it! That's my Pollock. My Pollock is this guy. This whole thing where they're explaining what happened with the genetic mutations, it's very similar to remember in Pokemon the first movie? Where
Okay.
they're making Mewtwo and shit. And then, you know, they keep recording shit and like, we wanted to create the world's most powerful, and we succeeded, and like flames go everywhere. Then later on in the episode, Team Rocket find that footage. This is just that. It's a bit longer and a bit better to explain, but it's essentially the exact same thing. Which, seeing as they were both produced by 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
What quacks?
Because for, like all of the 4 kid shows on YouTube, you can find them on YouTube. the whole season. So I went through like season 1 in like a week and a half, and it's great just to see how many like background characters Mike Pollock voices. You know, one of my I've said it to him several times. One of my most favorite roles he's ever did was Jack Kirby in the Kirby.
Yeah.
In the adaptation of the King, the old Donatello one shot from the Mirage days, where he meets this artist called Kirby, he's based on Jack Kirby. When I first interviewed him on the Super Half Flower Hour, he said he actually looked up like archival footage.
Oh yeah.
Of Jack Kirby speaking to try and get it as close as he could, because apparently, from what they say, he had you could tell he was from New York, essentially, Jack Kirby.
Oh. And then he's like, hey, Nazis downstairs, I'll fight him.
I love that story.
Oh.
Hey, Jack, there's some guys down there looking for a fight. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Rolling up his sleeves, he's like 6'9", so he keeps rolling up his sleeve.
That's a way better tribute to Jack Kirby than the Ken Penders tribute to Jack Kirby.
What was the Ken Penders tribute to Jack Kirby?
He named a dog Kirby, and he was a librarian dog that they visited, and
in what, the Sonic book?
In the Sonic book. Yeah. It's not very good.
Oh, there's a shock. Don't kiss.
What are you doing with those crystals?
Again, I don't think that's the voice actors for Quarry. Yeah, that's a different voice actor for Quarry. Derpy Donatello, I love that.
Do you think the Decepticons had anything to do with this?
Still Michael Bell's greatest line reading of all time. You think some guys did this?
I love that line. It's one of my favorites.
It's weird, I wonder why they couldn't get the voice actors for Han and some of the background characters.
They just didn't want to spend the time, I guess. I don't know.
Because they got April, they got Casey, the Four Turtles, Splinter, Shredder. Stockman, I think, is the same as well.
Huh.
It's really funny in the second game, Battle Nexus, where I think they use the same fake Han voice actor, but they use actual clips from the show. So it's kind of like Sonic Riders, but they use Eggman clips from Dean Bristol and Mike Pollock in the same game.
Huh.
Because they were dumb as fuck. Yeah, look at that butt.
Yeah.
Who's got a better butt, Quarry or Nightwing?
Nightwing.
Nightwing's getting his own movie now, we can look at his butt on the big screen.
He's got to do a strict training regimen just for his butt.
Well, they should do a throwback to Batman and Robin, and just have the butt shots.
I mean, Nightwing is the best butt in comics.
Everyone says that.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny though, because you think with a guy with a name Dick, he had the best dick in comics.
I don't know. Who does have the best that in comics? I don't know. We don't really
Mr. Fantastic.
True.
Plastic Man.
He'd have a better stretchy one. Mr. Fantastic or Plastic Man?
Well, Plastic Man can turn into different shapes. So.
Or Mr. Fantastic can't do that?
I would argue that Mr. Fantastic uses his powers more where he just kind of stretches his body. He doesn't really turn it into anything.
Yeah, Plastic Man turns his body into different things.
Exactly, yeah. Kind of like Sandman, but made out of plastic.
Hence the name Blank Man. Blank Man.
Blank Man.
His body's made out of blanks.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I love it.
Do we have to fight this guy again?
No, I just we haven't fought this guy before.
Oh, King Nail.
It's like King Boom-Bomb, but not as dumb.
Is it because his nails are too long?
Yeah,
Do you have to clip his nails? Can he fly with his nails?
It's like Knuckles.
Knock, knock. It's Nails.
That was going to be Rouge the Bat's original name.
Nails?
Nails.
Oh, that's terrible. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not great.
Shadow's original name, I think, was the Japanese word for shadow.
What is it?
I forget what it is, but I just remember it's like the Japanese word for shadow.
It was literally the English, the Japanese name word for shadow.
Now I gotta look it up.
Sudoku.
Sudoku the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh shit. My button. Oh, there we go. Second, my button got stuck for that move.
Yeah, I think that's the controller I used.
Oh!
You turned into a baby turtle!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Join us next time on level 6.
Okay, bye.